Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the New York Yankees going up against the Atlanta Braves. We're all eager to see if his heroics last time out carry over. He was absolutely dialed in at the plate, Singy.
Dialed in is right, partner. Everything seemed to be going his way. Looking forward to seeing if that same timing and energy carries over in this one.
First pitch coming your way next. So, almost ready to get underway. And on the mound today, a guy who will give them innings, Reynaldo Lopez.
And a guy like this is going to keep you in the ball game. He's going to go out there, compete. Not going to see a whole lot of flair and flash, but he's going to hand it over to the bullpen at some point. And if you've been able to score a few runs, you'll be in it late. So we'll see if he's able to do that for his club in this one.
And that is out of play. That missed by a lot. And that's ball one.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Spoils a two-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Got him looking. That was pretty nasty. Here's Ryan Mountcastle. And that one in the air center field. Harris has a beat on it. He's got it, and there's two away. Take a look at the lineup, and a big factor for them in recent games, Kyle Schwarber.
Well, his teammates keep feeding him, and he keeps on eating. Top 5 in the American League in RBIs, and he's become a go-to guy you want to see at the plate. If you root for this team, he's the guy you want up there with runners on base right now.
Aaron Judge, the next to hit, takes ball one. 2 out, space is empty. And he swings through that one.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That's ripped. Base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going. And Kyle Schwarber will come up. 4th in the AL in RBIs. And the first offering is not close. Schwarber launched a homer in his most recent game. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. The throw's offline. He's saved. And it's 1-0.
Well done. Drives in the run. Put a really nice balanced swing on it. And when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box. And he'll feel real good about that one.
So runner at second, 2 down. And now it's going to be Jazz Chisholm Jr. See the velocity, 97 with that fastball. In the air, left field, down the line. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. Schwarber crosses the plate. It's 2-0.
Well, that's a lonely feeling for an outfielder. The read wasn't great, and it really hurts when it costs your team a run.
Yainer Diaz stepping in now for the Yankees. Miss as he was late.
No ball.
Chisholm on its second with 2 down. Diaz matched a homer in his last game.
Two. 1-2.
And down on strikes he goes. Good job at damage control right there. They get 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. On to the bottom of the first. It's the Yankees 2 and the Braves coming up. And we're back. Getting the nod in this one, Corbin Burns. And Singy, it's unique these days, but he's more of a pitch to contact type of guy.
Yeah, Boogie, he doesn't rely too heavily on the strikeout. He knows he needs to miss barrels, get some soft contact, let the defense do work behind him. And I think a guy like that can keep a good tempo, don't give hitters time to adjust or think. They could move through a ball game, and you look up, they're in line for a quality start. We'll see what he's got in this one.
That one in the dirt. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Swing and a ground ball. Chisholm on the run, sends it over to first. Nicely done for the out. Here's the Atlanta Braves lineup. Batting second, a really important guy for them, Ozzie Albies.
Well, he's an important part of this lineup for sure. I mean, there's no doubt about it, Boog. Somebody that they try to feed off of. He does a lot of things, you know, very well up there at the plate. He's got a presence about him, and, you know, he's a guy that you really kind of like to watch swing the bat.
Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. 1 out, bases empty. The next pitch misses, and that is ball 1. Burns, a Northern California native. He was a 4th-round pick out of St. Mary's, where he played alongside an outfielder who eventually made it to the majors. Yeah, that guy's name was Tony Gonsolin, made it as a pitcher. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. And here is Ronald Acuna Jr.
Really bringing some thump at the plate lately. 4 round trippers in the last 5 games.
And it's fouled away. Check swing, and he went. And that is strike 2.
No ball. 2 strikes.
And that one is inside. Two outs. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And that one is lifted in the air. Judge sizes this one up, brings it in. And that is that. Back at Truist Park. And now the DH, Giancarlo Stanton. Lopez back to work. Not even close there. Ball 1. Stanton with a homer in his last game. He was late there. Strike 1. That misses the zone, and a count 2-1.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
Too low, and it's ball 3. And that one clips the corner.
Full count.
On the ground, and that's just foul. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Boog, if I were him, I'd be nibbling around the plate as well. I mean, this guy is just capable of hitting pitches outside of the zone and driving them a long way.
And now Jordan Westberg, and a breaking ball misses outside. Foul ball there. Runner at first with no outs here. The 1-1 is fouled off. Lopez gets the swing and the miss. That K is his 3rd of the game. Now here is Anthony Volpe. Swing and a high fly ball right field. And Acuna able to make the grab. The throw in. Not in time. He's safe.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Back to the top of the lineup, and now the center fielder, Cody Bellinger. That one finds the zone. 0-1.
Well, I know they've gotten out to an early lead, but you don't want to take these opportunities for granted. With 2 outs, still lock in with a quality at bat. Drive in that run. You may not have another runner in scoring position the rest of this ball game.
Stanton at second with 2 down.
One, two.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Got him looking. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. No runs, no base hits, no errors, and 1 left on base. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. It's the Yankees 2 and the Braves nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's the DH, Marcell Ozuna. On the ground to the left. Tosses to first. Ozuna is out. Here's Austin Riley, 4th on the National League home run leaderboard. Line drive, caught.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Here's Matt Olson.
A lot of clutch hitting from him recently. Over the last 10 games, he's knocked in 10 runs.
First pitch doesn't find the zone.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
That one missed.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
And there's a ball.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Foul ball. Two down, nobody on, and that's ball 4.
Ball 4.
And that's their first base runner of the game. Here's the switch hitting left fielder Jurickson Profar.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
That's off the inside corner. 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And that one fouled off. Out towards right center. That's well struck. And that one hops the wall. Coming home. The relay to the plate. And he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning.
Always exciting to see a play at the plate. Trying to score with 2 outs, but the tag just gets him in time. And they cut down the run to end the inning.
Back here at the ballpark, coming off a series where they were red hot at the plate, and a look at the numbers. Into center and a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single. Now it's Aaron Judge up to the plate. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And there's a foul ball. Nobody out. Runner at first. Judge goes 6 feet 7 inches, 280 pounds. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP.
2 really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
Lopez gets the swing and the miss. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill.
Oh, that's a curveball that I'm sure he wants back at the plate. 2 strikes, sort of pitch you're hoping for. A bit of a mistake, and I'd say in a very hittable location, but clearly the break was enough to get him to swing through it.
Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. A double and a run scored his first time up. Not close with that one, and that's ball 1. Next offering is fouled back. Mountcastle over at first with 1 away. And foul ball. The pitch. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Oh, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts, so they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him in the scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs 1 more out.
Chisholm now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike. Just missed.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
And there's a strike. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. 1 hit, 1 left. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Yankees 2 and the Braves nothing. Back here in Atlanta, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now it's the Atlanta catcher, Sean Murphy. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Murphy went deep in his most recent game. That's in there, and the count 1-1. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike two.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Slider got him for strike 3. Here's Orlando Arcia.
Definitely scuffling at the dish lately. Just 1 hit in his last 5 games.
First pitch, and he just misses. That one fouled off.
Ball 2.
And a foul ball. The 2-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Michael Harris II. Next up for the Braves. Grounded out his first time. Swing and a foul straight back. Next pitch is downstairs. Right through there for a strike. That's down and in. A slider missed. That's
Ball
off the mark. 3-2 now.
Full count.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air, and that'll fall for a base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
And for him, that's 2 solid weeks with a hit in every game. I mean, he's run his hitting streak to 14, and let me tell you, that's no easy task. This guy's grinding out at bats. He's figuring out ways to put the ball in play and just as well do it with some authority.
So a man at first. Ozzie Albies. Next up for the Braves. Burns checks over to first, and he's back. And that's outside.
Boog, the runner at first needs to be careful right here. He's dealing with the pickoff artist on the mound.
Burns with a move to first. 2 outs. Check swing, called strike.
Wow, that's 89 on the gun, and it's a changeup. It's like good hitting if you're looking for it, but because of the speed differential between the fastball and that pitch, really hard for a hitter to get on time with it.
And that one fouled off. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. 1 left for Atlanta. They trail it here 2-0. Start of the 4th. Here's the Yankees catcher now, Yainer Diaz. To third, Riley. Slings to first. 1 up, 1 down.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Stanton stands in now and watches strike 1. And a curve misses outside.
Clearly didn't come out of his hand the right way. Left that curveball way up.
Late on that fastball.
Love to see it. Power versus power right there.
Got him. And he's up to 8 strikeouts in this one.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Westberg stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
And another ball.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Pulls it in on the run. And that'll do it. Nothing. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well. Swinging a foul straight back. Off the mark there, and 1-1.
No, here's a player who hits the ball a mile when he connects. In fact, Acuna is the first player in the StatCast era to hit 10 straight home runs, all traveling more than 420 feet. He's not exactly just clearing the fences out there.
Whips it to Mountcastle. 1 out in the bottom of the 4th. Here's Marcell Ozuna. He's 0 for 1. Yeah, that's fouled off. Next pitch is outside. Just missed. That's a strike across the top of the zone.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
Hard hit right side. He'll do it himself. Out. Already 2 gone here in the home 4th. Here is Austin Riley. 0 for 1 so far. Splits the plate, and it's 0-1.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
Fought off foul. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. And that's strikeout number 100 on the year. Braves are set down 1-2-3. And they're down 2-0. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Lopez back to work. Fastball for a strike.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the. As you jog back to the dugout.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Ball to strike. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. And that turns the lineup over. Back to the top of the Yankee order. Here's the center fielder, Cody Bellinger, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. finds its way through, base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
First and second, no outs. And up next for New York, Ryan Mountcastle. Yeah. And that drops in for a strike. No outs, runners at first and second. That one hooked foul. Next offering misses. Now 1-2.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
Way inside, gets out of the way. And down on strikes. That's his 9th strikeout so far.
Just dropped it in there on the top of the strike zone. Certainly not what he was trying to do with that curveball by any means, but at the plate, you can tell he wasn't expecting it either. I'd say he got away with a big-time hanger on that one.
It's Aaron Judge now. First offering, and it just misses. Volpe at second. Bellinger over at first with one away. That one off the mark. Ball 2.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
That one finds the zone. Now 2 balls and a strike.
Nasty 2-0 slider there for a strike. That tells you he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch.
Swing and a ground ball, and it goes just foul. Runners at first and second with 1 gone, and we're at the top of the 5th. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Two on, 1 out. Lopez gets the swing and the miss. And that K brings him into double digits for the game.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
Top of the zone for a called strike. Line to right, and that'll be a base hit. Here's the throw to the plate, but it's offline, and they lead by 3.
Comes through with the RBI. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Here comes the manager out of the Braves dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. Ronaldo Lopez out of the game. It's a 3-run game, and we'll be back to tell you about the new arm in a minute. A new arm into the game, the righty, Pierce Johnson.
Well, walks have certainly been an issue for him this season, so we'll see what kind of command he has.
First and second, 2 outs. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. Olsen takes it himself. They limit the damage here. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's now 3-0. Major League Baseball is on the show. Back at Truist Park, John Shelby with my buddy Chris Singleton. It's set to get us started. Bottom 5, Matt Olson. And that's down and away.
You know, these Braves just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
That clips the zone, and the count 1-1. And a swing and a miss.
1-2.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Here's the pitch to Olsen. Fights it off. He'll see another. And now the count is even. And a swing and a miss. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one. Now batting Jurickson Profar. Doubled his first time. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. That's back. And gone. That one felt good. And they're chipping away. It's 3-1.
This game just got a little more interesting with that home run. With this pitcher's velocity, a changeup is really a break for a hitter. He got a BP fastball, didn't move a whole lot, but he absolutely tattooed it.
One out, base is empty. So here's Murphy now. Just missed.
1 ball, no strike.
Foul ball there. 1 out, base is empty, and a run in. Last half of inning number 5. Swing and a foul out of play. One down, base is empty. Fights that one away, still 1-2. And a good eye there.
Well, I think he's trying to get a feel for where that one missed. I mean, it could have gone either way, but he looked a little shocked for a second there.
That's down and in. Outside, and that is ball 4.
Well, a great back and forth and that at bat. He had to lay off some really close pitches, and somehow Boogie found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
Garcia batting with 1 down, takes a strike. Activity in the bullpen for the Yankees. Luke Weaver getting loose out there for Aaron Boone. Williams getting cranked up as well. Murphy, the base runner at first with 1 out. Strike 2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Fouled off. And they'll do it again.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
1-2.
Squirts away a little bit. Man at first, 1 away. Got him. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Oh, that right there is a nasty front door breaking ball. I mean, those are so tough to stay in on and not give up, because out of the hand, it looks like it's almost going to hit you, and then at the last moment, dips over that inside corner. Really nice pitch.
Michael Harris II getting ready to hit. 1 for 2. Late swing, foul to the left. That clips the inside corner for a strike. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Two outs. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Mountcastle brings it in, and the inning is over. So the Braves get one back on the solo. It's now a 3-1 ball game. It's Major League Baseball on the show. It's that time of the season. Let's check out some notable trade candidates. And downstairs, Diaz, 26 years old. He's knocked in 9 over his last 10 games. Movement in the Atlanta bullpen. Buck Farmer getting ready to come in for manager Brian Snitker. Lee getting loose as well. Next one misses, and that's ball 2.
2 balls, no strike.
Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play.
A little tardy on that fastball. Is going to have to get it going a little quicker. Get that front foot down.
Johnson fires. High in the air, out to right. Acuna hauls it in, and there's one away. Giancarlo Stanton to the plate now. A strikeout and a walk. First pitch misses. Grounds one to short. Arcia whips it across, and they take care of Stanton for the out. Jordan Westburg stepping in now for the Yankees.
Third baseman Jordan Westburg.
In there, and it's 0-1.
No ball.
2 down, nobody
One
on.
strike.
And we're in the top half of the 6th. Edge of the zone for a strike, and it's 0-2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. 3 up, 3 down that time. 2, 3, 4 due up in the home half of the 6th. Yankees 3 and the Braves 1. Bottom of the 6th. Now it's the second baseman, Ozzie Albies. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
1-0. Ball 2.
Struggled a little bit in this one. A couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
There's the strike, and it's 2-1 now. And a strike in there.
Dangerous spot for that slider right there. Didn't seem to quite finish out front and get that sharp break. Tell you what, he doesn't want to throw that pitch again.
Ground ball up the middle. What a stop. Jump throw, but he beats it out. And the leadoff man is on with an infield single.
The effort was there with the jump throw. You gotta love it, but it just wasn't in time. Still a really impressive play just to get to that ball and make it close at first. And not every shortstop can even make that play.
And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. 0 for 2 in this one. And he takes one right on the black. It's 0-1.
Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
Drops in for a hit. Couldn't run it down. Albies makes the turn at second. Runner around third. He'll score easily. And now they trail by 1.
Well, back within 1 as he brings home the run. This was a really nice swing. Didn't quite get enough behind it to get it out of here, but once it got over his head in left field, it was extra bases all the way.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Here comes Ozuna up to the plate. Has grounded out a couple of times. Aaron Boone makes his way out of the dugout, and he will make a move to the bullpen. That's it for Corbin Burnes, and he leaves with the lead after giving them some decent innings. We'll be back with a new pitcher in a moment. So they turn things over to the righty, Luke Weaver.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
First offering misses badly for ball 1. Inside move to second. Acuna dives back in. Next pitch is outside.
He's clearly trying to work him away here. Both pitches off the plate. If you really want to put the ball in play, you're going to have to stay back and drive it to the opposite field.
Chopped left side. Volpe in plenty of time to first. One away, bottom of the 6th. And the batter now, Austin Riley. And that one upstairs, ball 1. With the tying run at second here in the bottom of the 6th. And that one fouled off. A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Man at second. Fouls it off, still 1-2. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. 1 out and a runner at second. Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout. Went back to the changeup and it was successful.
Well, I'm not sure what he was waiting on right there. He got the changeup and still laid on it. You rarely see that. It almost makes you think that he was trying to set the pitcher up. I mean, if you can't catch up to the off-speed stuff, there's no way you're going to touch a fastball.
And the batter now, Matt Olson. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. And the pitch is outside, ball 1. Acuna at second with 2 down. Next offering is in for a strike. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. That one is absolutely belted. One hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. Oh, the throw is wild. And he'll pull into second with 2 gone.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Here's Profar now. He's already homered in this game. Intentional walk here with 2 out. They set up a force at any base to end the inning. Here's Sean Murphy, having more success against left-handed pitching this season, as might be expected. Two on, 2 outs. That
Ball
misses
1.
the zone, and a count 1-2.
1-2.
Well, I guarantee you, after that last visit from the pitching coach, all he did was remind his pitcher, focus on this hitter and nothing else.
2 on, 2 outs. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Diaz down to first. In time, the 2-3 strikeout ends the inning. They get 2 and draw even again. 7th inning coming up. All tied up at 3 apiece. New inning getting started, and the batter will be the shortstop, Anthony Volpe.
Shortstop, Anthony Volpe.
The shortstop
no.
takes the ball.
1 ball, no strike.
And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball 2. Swing and a drive, deep right field. That one back there, and it gets into the corner, but it's foul. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Hauls it in for the out. And up to the plate comes Cody Bellinger. 1 for 3. Just missed.
1-0.
All tied up here in the top half of inning number 7. And that's through there for a strike. And it's 1-1. And
Ball.
misses inside. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Got him swinging.
Not a very good curveball right there, but sometimes those high breaking balls kind of surprise you as a hitter, and when they stay high, have just a little more velo on them to get by you. And that 2-strike count, I thought it was a pretty good pitch to hit. I think he got a little too excited and tried to do too much.
Next to hit, Ryan Mountcastle. There's a strike.
Starts him off with the breaking ball, which isn't surprising. They're trying to keep him off balance, but he's been known to connect on the breaking stuff too.
Line drive, base hit. And that extends the inning. Here comes Aaron Judge.
Right fielder, Aaron Judge.
And the first pitch misses for ball one.
The two-hole hitter showing so much versatility, understanding the situation, gets on base with 2 out to bring possibly the best hitters in this lineup up to the plate in this inning.
In the air, right field. Acuna has it sized up. Makes the grab. And that is that. The Yanks leave one. Still tied 3-3. And welcome back to the ballpark. Set for the last half of the 7th. Stepping in, Orlando Arcia. Right through there for a strike.
There it was. Oh, here it is. Hit it. He gets a take, gets ahead in the count.
That one catches the zone. That is strike 2. Sets him down looking. The first knuckle curve we've seen today. Good luck hitting that pitch.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his 3rd strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. Weaver throws to first. Harris back on a dive. Fastball for a strike. 0-1.
Ball 1.
In the dirt, but kept close. Nothing doing. Count moves to 1-1. One away. Tie game. Go-ahead run stands at first. Over to first, and he's saved. Only one more disengagement left after that move. And fouled off.
He's gone off speed. He needs to elevate here with 2 strikes out of the zone.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Chased the fastball up the ladder for strike 3.
And there's another strikeout, and those are just continuing to pile up. His confidence level has got to be dropping. He's got to find a way to make an adjustment, Boog, get back on track. His team needs him.
Here's Acuna now. And that one missing low. 2 gone. The possible go-ahead run at first. Checks over to first. Back safely. Just missed.
Down.
Weaver with a move to first. Harris gets back easily. Two outs. And a foul ball makes the count 2-1. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. And that moves the go-ahead run to scoring position with 2 gone.
He was all over that one. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there was just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it. Now a huge at-bat in this game coming up.
And here comes the Yankees manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Luke Weaver won't go any further tonight. And the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this. And we've got ourselves a pitching change. Cade Smith.
Definitely a guy that pounds the strike zone, makes hitters earn their way on base, and rarely gets in trouble because of free passes.
Marcell Ozuna coming up to hit. Fastball is outside. With the go-ahead run standing at second here, the bottom of the 7th. Little chopper rolls foul.
Pretty good pitch to take a pass at in a 1-0 count. Just not able to square it up.
Yeah, that's fouled off. 2 outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Ground ball right side, and that chance handled. Sends it to first, and we stay tied as the inning ends. 2 left for Atlanta, so no change in the score. It's 3-3. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Adrian Morejon.
Well, he's been a bit of a wild card out there in terms of throwing strikes. He's definitely struggled with free passes this year.
Schwarber in the box now. Takes strike 1. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Joe Jimenez getting ready to come in for manager Brian Snitker. Shreve, a left-hander, also throwing. Outside low, and the count is 1-1. There's a swing and a miss.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, when you throw the same pitch back-to-back, that's how you want to do it. Set him up in the strike zone, then extend a little bit from there and see if you can get him to chase. Nicely done with the slider right there.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. stepping in now for the Yankees. And that drops in for a strike. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top of the 8th. Fouled off. He was late. And that's downstairs and outside. Hit hard on the ground is short. And that quickly 2 away. And stepping in for the Yankees, Yainer Diaz. 0 for 3 in this one. That one way inside.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Lined, and that's a base hit. And now a two-out opportunity for Giancarlo Stanton.
Everything came together for him. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
And here is Giancarlo Stanton. Off the mark there. And it's 1-0.
Ball, no strike.
Diaz, the runner at first with 2 gone. That one ripped. And that's the 3rd out. 1 left for the Yankees. Score remains tied at 3. And we're back. Here is Austin Riley. And that one is downstairs. And that's ball 1. Top of the zone, and it's called a strike.
Getting a little frustrated with the strike zone.
And a count 1-2. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. And a ball and 2 strikes. Up the middle, and that one handled. Tosses to first. Out. 1 gone to the bottom of the 8th. Here is Matt Olson, known for his late inning heroics. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1.
Well, a come and get me fastball right there. He didn't look ready for the velocity. I think it'd be a mistake to throw him anything off speed right here.
Next one is off the plate. Ball 1. And strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Backed off the plate that time.
Ball 3.
They tried to get him to go. Chase the pitch down and away, but he wouldn't bite.
Jurickson Profar in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout. Profar climbs in on that left side. He's already homered here in this one. And that misses. And that is ball 1. Gets the strike. That was the sweeper. 2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Swing and a ball line to center. Bellinger makes a nice grab and a full sprint. And the Braves go down quietly. It's the 9th, and we are tied. So they turn to their closer, Joe Jimenez.
And one thing on him, he's been really good this season at keeping the ball in the park. Not an easy guy to take deep.
Back now as it'll be a pinch hitter to lead off, Oswaldo Cabrera.
Well, they're going with the lefty bat here, Boog, trying to improve that matchup for a very important at bat in this game.
And the pitch a little bit low, ball 1. Tap foul at the plate. And that one fouled off. That's a little bit low.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. On the ground, out to short. Throw on to Olsen. Now 1 gone in the 9th.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there, just rolled over it, got the ground ball.
Anthony Volpe stepping in now for the Yankees. Clips the corner. 0-1.
No balls, 1 strike.
All tied up here at the top of the 9th. Late swing, fouled off. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. That one's upstairs, ball 1. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Hit hard, should be extra bases. And he's into second base with 1 away as the go-ahead run. A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
Go-ahead run on base. Now it's going to be Cody Bellinger. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line, and it bangs off the foul pole. Home run. It just got out of here. His 16th homer of the year. It's 5-3. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. Well, he really crushed that thing down the line, and everyone had to hold their breath until it clanked off the pole. And every time that happens, it just kind of feels like a trick shot or something. But really, it's just a stroke of luck that it stays fair long enough.
Digging in, Ryan Mountcastle just missed. Jimenez, a former All-Star. He features a slider, a four-seamer, and he works in a changeup. Still only 1 out here in the inning. Next offering is in for a strike. And that one is inside.
He's getting a little frustrated out there on the mound, getting hit around a little bit. Let's see if he can settle himself down.
And that one a little below the knees. Ball 3. Hit on the ground to short. Arcia whips it to first, and that's an out. Here is Aaron Judge.
Now batting, right fielder, Aaron Judge.
Swing and a hard hit grounder to third, and that's just foul. And that's in there for a strike, and quickly 0-2.
That front door slider is such a devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by the inside fastball, so you cheat a little bit, and then by the time it gets there, it's out of the swing play.
And ball one to Judge.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. And some late inning drama here in the ninth as this homer gives them the lead. It's now a 5-3 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Bottom of the inning, now in for the Braves, Sean Murphy. Out of the bullpen for the Yankees, Devin Williams.
Should be a good first matchup for him here. He's been doing a great job against right-handed bats so far this season. They've had a lot of trouble squaring.
That pitch in for a strike. It's 0-1. Fouled off down the right side. Up the middle, Chisholm to first, and the leadoff man retired here in the ninth. He's 2 outs away. Orlando Arcia next up for the Braves.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
The Yanks leading by 2. We're in the last half of the ninth inning. That one ran inside, almost got him. One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss. Braves down to their final out. Michael Harris the second. Next up for the Braves. Swings through that one. 0-1.
0-1.
2-run game with 2 away here in the bottom of the ninth. And that's in the dirt. That's in there, and it's 1-2. The Braves down to their final strike, and now it's even up. The Yankees up by 2. They're in the last half of inning number 9. Fly ball, pretty well struck right field. That one's back. Going, gone. His 12th of the season. It's 5-4.
I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
And here comes Ozzie Albies to the dish. First
No, that's
pitch,
the
and he
ball.
just misses.
1-0.
Crowd locked in right now. One-run game here in the ninth. This one driven deep, way back there, and it's gone. We are tied. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. It's his 6th home run of the season. It's 5-5. The brighter the lights, the more he shines.
Yeah, this guy lives for big moments, and right there made a statement big time. Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it and those guys get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up a ball club.
Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
No ball. 1 strike.
Trying to send this to extra innings. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Has room, and he makes the catch. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. All even at 5 apiece. You're dialed into the show. We're back, and a new arm on the mound as we start extras. Chase and runner in scoring position, no outs. Kyle Schwarber stepping in now for the Yankees. Check swing, went around, strike 1.
Well, it's kind of deflating. You blow that lead in the bottom of the 9th. So here's a new opportunity. Hit the reset button, try to get some more runs, and then close it out in the bottom half of this one.
And that's downstairs. 1-1.
1 strike.
And the slider just misses.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
Right through there for a strike.
2-2.
Outside. Full count 3-2.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Man at second. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, they didn't give him anything to hit, and now with runners on first and second, they've set up a double play opportunity. So not a terrible result.
Now Jazz Chisholm Jr. steps up for a big at bat.
I'm curious how he decides to attack on the mound. This guy at the plate has been great hitting under pressure this year.
A little bit low.
1 ball, no strike.
The 1-0. Swings through that one.
1-1.
The 1-1. On the ground to short, could be 2. Looks to second, that's 1. On to Olsen. That's 2.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
So up next, Yainer Diaz. And that one upstairs, ball 1. 2 down, go ahead run in scoring position. To the left side, but it is well foul. 2 outs. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Riley drops into the glove, and that's the 3rd out. The Yanks lead 1. This ball game still tied 5-all. Back here in Atlanta, and now the DH, Marcell Ozuna. So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Griffin Jacks.
He's throwing the ball very well overall this season. He's been really tough to get to. You see that ERA, and that's where you love to be.
First pitch misses. Activity in the bullpen. Orion Kerkering getting loose out there for Aaron Boone. Loaisiga, a hard-throwing right-hander, up as well. This guy's got good power. With one swing, he can win it for him. And a count 1-2. Here's the pitch to Ozuna. And a swing and a miss. And they get the leadoff man in the 10th. Austin Riley at the plate. And that is out of play. 1 away, and the game-winning run stands at 2nd. And that one fouled off. And that just misses.
Home plate umpires try to tighten things up a little bit.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Man, I really like the ability to bounce back right there after not getting a call he probably should have gotten. He didn't let it affect his focus, and he came back with another good pitch to get him swinging.
And fouled off. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Jazz tosses to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning for the Braves. So it's no runs, no hits, no errors, and a runner left. We push on to the 11th. We're all tied up 5-5. Back at Truist Park. Now we go to the 11th, and now it's Giancarlo Stanton. Shreve back to work. Ball 1, no strikes. Well struck, deep right field, way back and out of here. His 26th of the year. It's 7-5.
That fastball wasn't even in the zone, and he was still able to hit it out. Wow. That's the exact definition of hitting the ball where it's pitched, taking that outside fastball and driving it the opposite way out of the ballpark. You want to bottle that type of approach.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Chasen Shreve is done. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher. Dylan Lee on to pitch out of the pen here.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Now here is Oswaldo Cabrera. Nobody out with a pair of runs across in the frame, and we're here at the top half of the 11th. Breaking ball inside. 1-2 to count.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
That one missing inside. Check swing on the 2-2. Appeal to first. Nope, he held back. Nobody on, nobody out. A pair of runs across in the inning here in extra innings. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. He's there. He's got it. And there's one away. Anthony Volpe, the next to hit. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
1-0.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Popped up. Olsen settles underneath it. He's got it. And there's two away. Bellinger up to hit. He made his presence felt in a big way back in the ninth with a 2-run homer.
Yeah, it was a shot of energy for his teammates. Everyone was fired up. Even the bat boy pretty hyped. And obviously a swing that's been huge in terms of where we are now in this ball game.
Oh, he doesn't get the call. Ball one.
One ball.
Really close
No
pitch down around the knees there, and you could see him asking where it missed. Probably doesn't agree, but it appears he's ready to move on to the next pitch.
That's too low, and it's 2-0. Bases empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in. We are in the 11th. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Two-one pitch is in there, and the count is even. Now one missed. On the ground at first.
Foul.
And foul ball. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he's gone for the 4th time tonight. 2 runs on 1 hit, the 2-run homer. Last shot here as we go to the bottom of the 11th. It's the Yankees 7 and the Braves 5. All set for the bottom of the 11th. Now the left fielder, Jurickson Profar. Back with the sweeper.
That's a strike.
Swing and a miss. And a count 1-2.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
And that's a base hit. Here comes Olsen around third. He'll score. It's an RBI single. Back to a 1-run game. It's 7-6.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
No outs, runner at first. And next for Atlanta, Sean Murphy. Move to first, and he's back safely. Right through there for a strike. With the tying run on at first, and the home team trying to pull it out. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Bellinger settles underneath it, and there's one down. So digging in, Orlando Arcia. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
If you're the pitcher, you've got to go right at this guy. It's the number 9 hitter in the lineup. You can't be afraid of contact in this situation.
And another ball.
You don't want to get beat by a fastball in, and he spits on that one.
And there's a ball.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if they'll walk you.
Michael Harris II in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Next offering is in for a strike.
On this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Boo.
Swing and a miss. And the count is filled up.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Brings it in. That's out number 2. So they're down to their final out. Now the leadoff spot for the Braves, Michael Harris II.
Right now they're looking for something, hit hard into the gaps, give them an opportunity with 2 outs to score that run from first.
And that one is in for a strike. Good pitch. Tying run at first, the winning run at the plate. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Jax is just 1 strike away. That's outside. And now 2 balls and 2 strikes. Two outs. Lifted to left, and this should do it. He's got it. Ball game. The Yankees strand the tying run on base to win it.
When you win 5 in a row, the confidence just goes to another level, and you start to gain this momentum, and you think that you're never going to lose a game again because things are clicking up and down the lineup. Pitchers are pitching. The team is making the plays defensively. This is the kind of feeling, it's not going to last all season long, but you want to ride it as long as you possibly can, perhaps push it up to double digits.